The meme coin the meme coin run is continuing with Pump.fun creating its own infrastructure. This is huge, by the way, and allowing you to stake your meme coins along with Solana and make money from the fees. This is called a AMM. Now, this is something that was already around on a website called Radium, if you've heard about it before. And Radium allowed you to get paid from the fees, and also it brought back Ray. Now, the big difference is Pump.fun already runs the entire market. It is probably the most profitable and the greatest piece of tech to come out of the crypto space. Love it or hate it, it's been making millions of dollars every single day for the past year. And now when they're creating infrastructure, this goes to show you that the Pump.fun team isn't just milking from the market, but they're actually creating safe bases of infrastructure to actually dominate this entire space. So this is absolutely huge. And I've actually decided to put on a cheeky short on Radium itself. And as you can see, it's actually breaking down right now. Radium is actually collapsing at the time of recording this video. Now, in my opinion, okay, I do think that this is a very easy trade and it's a simple trade. You can make it on Blowfin if you want, but this is a wake-up call for the entire space when it comes to Solana. You can't just sit back and think that Pump.fun is now being lazy. This is a wake-up call for everybody in the space to know that Pump.fun is coming for everybody's next. They're trying to dominate this entire space. Now, competition creates innovation, and it should be very, very good and very positive for you watching this video right now, as it should show you that it means that the meme coin, quote unquote, super cycle is probably going to continue. Now, they also had a test token called Crack, okay, and actually closed this around about break even. I didn't want to keep it open because, as you guys know, whenever tokens get to this range, it's just very rocky. Okay, but this token did get called inside of the trenches while I was asleep. Okay, about 6, 7 a.m. over here, and it's done over a 10x since then. In fact, I'll actually get the call from the trenches as well quickly on my other monitor. But this is actually a test token from the AMM as well. Now, sometimes it's a bit of a psyop, you know, sometimes it is one of those tokens where it's like, maybe it's a test token, maybe it's fake, but regardless, it's made people a lot of money that was awake for the call. And yeah, it's done pretty well. You can go ahead and check this out on Bullex. The link for it is in the description. I'm not buying it now, as you can see, because I just don't like buying tokens on their way up. You know, this first run up that you can get, you pretty much have the meat of the trade and the gains made from these levels over here. Okay, and as you can see, a lot of the tracked wallets that I follow also ate on this trade too. So, in short, the market's looking brilliant. Okay, I recommend you go ahead, take a look at this, take a look at being able to use the AMM as well, and also have a look at DCA some Solana as well. You can see Solana is also breaking down right now, and it's currently at $161. Okay, this is crazy because I remember when 10 Sol was dirt cheap. I remember when you like, you know, 10 Sol, you know, down here was like $400. Then I also remember when 10 Sol was like 2.5 grand, almost 3 grand. Like 10 Sol was a lot. And now we're getting to that medium price, which is perfect if you're looking to get involved in Solana. Remember, right now you have a 40% discount on Solana, and I do think that Solana will go into price discovery because it's a bull market and it's the most used chain. So it makes sense for it to be in price discovery. A lot more sense for Solana to be in price discovery than Ethereum, for example, or then Sui, for example. Look at the Sui chart. This is what I expect for Solana. You can see on obviously a shorter time frame, but it's the same structure where you have this big U bend, right? Multiple rejections from the high. And then once we break it, you go parabolic and you come in to retest that high. Now that's what I'm expecting for something like Solana on the larger time frame, for example, where you have multiple tests of the all-time high, okay, a rejection, and finally we have a break where we have a crazy run. I don't think it's going to be $1,000. At this stage now, I think it's more like 480 to 720. But just holding Solana, again, when people say about, oh, the Solana casino, I've given up with the Solana, whatever, the house always wins. Well, then just get the token, because while people are going to be gambling, okay, they're going to have to pay in Solana and you make money from the Solana. Okay, that's kind of what I think about my long-term holdings. Other tokens like Ethereum, we have seen Ethereum show some strength in the overall market, but as Ethereum's overall performance this cycle, it hasn't really been the best as a whole. But again, you probably will see Ethereum going into price discovery of some sort this cycle. Okay, so $7,000 is probably a thing. Maybe $5,000 is also a possibility as well. So at these levels, again, Ethereum is also a good option. I am actually looking at gaming as well, and I'll do a separate video on that. But I do think that altcoin season will be on Solana. So I'm looking at the OG games. Let me know in the comments what some OG games from last cycle. I'm sure I've got 100 different private sales from last cycle for those types of things too. Any good infrastructure plays and quote unquote legit tech that we see, I'll be looking at that as well. And on the BNB side, we have seen BNB start to heat up. Now, the BNB side of things is not something to overlook. I'm still looking at BNB XBT. I'm literally just accumulating it. This is a very, very, very strong chart. Okay, a very, very, very strong chart. So anytime I see this get to the bottom of the range, okay, at these levels of like 3.45 or 4.35, I'll be DCAing BNB XBT because I do think it's a nice long-term play. Okay, if you look at the other XBT, I forgot what it was called, but it was the one on, I think it's the one like, it was on like Base Chain and Solana and these types of things. Yeah, AIXBT, it's a $183 million market cap. Okay, this is the exact same team. They actually doxed it. They said it's the same team. Okay, and if you look at the early days of AIXBT, you can see it's very similar. We go sideways for the entire like few weeks or months or whatever, and then we blast off to the upside. That's personally what I'm expecting. Obviously, this is a short time frame, but if you look at the chart, it's pretty much spit an image, okay, of this chart where we have a nice rise sideways, and then we'll probably go clean up to the upside. The reason is because BNB XBT, it's not paid by the way, I just brought the token, okay, is a automated marketing machine. Every single day is gaining followers. It has the opportunity to get followed by people like CZ, obviously. They can afford to get their tokens listed and they're getting very strong views. Remember, most automated agents, they don't get views, but this channel is getting a lot of views, which gives it opportunity and exposure and unlimited marketing that you can possibly use. Now, in the brighter news, I will be returning to streaming. I have a very, very, very good plan. It will be happening next week. I've upgraded a few of the intricacies that I wanted to do. We've expanded the team as well for the stream side. And we've also added a research team for the trenches as well. People just voted and we basically found the best people that have been making calls and added them to the free research team to see how it goes. We're going to test it out. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, put your notifications on because I will be back to a stream schedule and I'll be doing another campaign as well in Dubai. So make sure that you subscribe for that. It's going to be absolutely crazy. I appreciate every single one of you guys. This is a quick update on Solana, my short on Radium, a few of the plays as well that we're looking at on BSC. And obviously Solana as well, and one good call that we did have inside of the trenches. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.